Sold out West Virginia Arena. What's up, horror fam? How y'all doing out there tonight, baby?
How's everybody?
Who all have we got in here? And first of all, how are you doing, JK? Because let me tell you something, JK. We just watched possibly the most disturbing, frightening trailer we have ever seen for any horror movie ever. This trailer is going to do for bathrooms what Jaws did for the ocean.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Never getting on that toilet again. And of course, JK, we
watched Amityville Death Toilet. The trailer, I use this term very loosely.
That's how we prepared for tonight's stream. That's how we got into the mindset, the energy.
I told him I'd have something special for him.
Amityville Death Toilet.
Chad! Yay! He gets the Zambi! Chad get the Zambi. So that means, okay, so tonight's goal, as always, we do a 31 days of Halloween where we watch a different horror movie every day in October. So tonight's goal is you get to swap a movie on our list with your pick. But here's the thing. You don't get to pick which movie we swap out.
Because we're on to you. We know.
Yeah.
We know you tried to take The Exorcist off there, and we're not going to let you.
I don't think Chad would do that to me. Even though Chad likes to tease, I don't think Chad would hurt. He knows that would hurt me.
I feel like Chad would, and then later recant.
He might to make me sweat.
Right?
He might to make me sweat, but I don't think Chad would. I think Chad has a little more respect for me than that. I hope. See, it wasn't The Exorcist he was thinking. But here's the deal. So, Chad, go ahead and give us
what's the new movie.
What new movie, and then we'll work it into our list at the end. We'll talk about what movie we're going to take off because, of course, we're going to run through our list of what we're watching.
Right. We don't even know what we're watching yet.
Yeah. Yeah, so Chad, if you do that, we will add that to the bottom of our list and we'll work something in. And I'll tell you what, we're going to do the same goal again.
Same goal, so that
Samesies.
Other people have the same opportunity, and or Chad can do this all night.
But Chad, please because remember, some of these we definitely want to talk. I mean, we want to share our opinions about. Like, for instance, tomorrow, VHS Beyond comes out. That'd be a cool one to watch.
Yes, we are going to try to keep at least some of the new ones, because we're going to have to be watching them to review them anyways.
JP, there is a way to have that added to the list.
Right.
There is a way. That is tonight's goal. If you want something added to our list.
Yeah, because we did add the Changeling to our list for you, JP.
And we also added one for Chad.
But you didn't tell us about the substance until after our list was already complete. Yeah. So please feel free to swap it out.
and Chad interrupting the stream there like a selfish, naughty boy he is.
What happened?
Oh, Chad saying add Pumpkinhead 3.
Pumpkinhead
oh my goodness.
3.
Okay.
I haven't seen 2. Does it matter?
I actually own 2 on DVD.
It's not going to matter. We're going to have to skip straight to 3.
Chad might have to donate again to get Pumpkinhead 2 on here so we can make it a Pumpkinhead marathon unofficially.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, but yeah, it was the first Omen we added for Chad.
I also wanted to say hello to Roses, who's coming in from Twitch. What's up, Roses?
Are y'all excited? Yes, that is on our 31 days of Halloween list. We will be watching Terrifier 3.
It's on his
At
list.
least I will. She won't. She won't. She's bowing out.
I am bowing out.
I do want to say hi to Suma. Hi to Ethan.
Hi, Ethan.
SJM, baby. She's got my back all night long. We got Blaine in here.
Blaine has my back.
Samuel Stokes, always the trooper coming in, baby.
Hi, Samuel.
We got BP up in here. Samuel saying the substance was fantastic. I guess JP's going to have to add this to our list here. It's cut us some mercy because our list is already set.
It is.
Well,
we already have. If you guys were here for the members only stream, you had an opportunity to go ahead and add movies to our list for free, right?
Yeah.
We added
That was just part of the
so
fun.
many movies that night that neither of us have ever heard of.
Yeah. Or seen, yeah. I do want to say that Ethan is watching a Brain Scan. Haven't seen that in a while. And happy birthday to me. Haven't seen that in a while either. And wow. Two outrageous picks there,
See, and
man.
here I thought he was saying happy birthday to me. And I was going to be like, wow, happy birthday, Ethan.
With the Ingalls girl in it. What's her name? Mary Ingalls, I believe, was in Happy Birthday to Me. I can't remember her real name for some reason. I'm brain farting a little bit, but oh man, now JP's over here teasing me.
Now he wants to trade it out for something on our
Now I'm going to donate $10 for God's sakes to get this one here, JP. What are you doing? Okay. So we have watched the Salem's Lot remake. That was our horror movie for today.
Yeah, we got that done today.
Tomorrow is VHS Beyond.
Wow.
Now, I will say, though, we're going to go over our 31 days of Halloween 2024 as it stands. Like I said, this list is set in stone. We perfected this list during the members-only stream last Friday. Well, I added a lot of y'all's suggestions, a lot of the member suggestions, but I have made a couple of tweaks since that night. And we're going to so here's our list as it stands right now.
Okay.
And we'll also talk about, Chad came in and made an adjustment for us. We're going to get into that too. Okay.
Cool.
Now, these are in no particular order.
Yeah, the order in which we read them does not equate to the order in which we will watch them.
No, not at all.
We're kind of random about that.
So here's the thing. The Exorcist, always on Halloween for me. And that is, of course, on the list. That never changes for me every year. We do have Terrifier 3. I do plan on catching that the night it premieres in theaters. We'll say that. Salem's Lot, which we watched today, and we're going to get into a little mini review of that later on in the stream.
Yeah. Just because we don't catch it during our 31 days doesn't mean we will miss it entirely.
Yeah, that's true. All right, and here we go. We have Hold Your Breath, Little Bites, VHS Beyond, which comes out tomorrow, which means that's going to be our movie for tomorrow.
Yeah, that's what we're watching tomorrow.
Yeah, we're going to have some fun with that. The Man in the White Van. Now, this next one.
I see you, Blaine.
Hey, Liam Evans is in here too. What's going on, Liam? Haven't seen that smiling face in a hot minute, brother.
How you doing, Liam?
Now, here's one that I added to the list yesterday. I altered the list a little bit. Azrael.
Ooh.
Now, this is a new one with Samara Weaving, who we both love.
We both love.
So I took a movie off. I can't even remember what it was. And put Azrael on here because a lot of these we haven't seen, I did look up what it was, and it was some movie about like somebody tries some drugs or something for the first time, and
things go horribly wrong.
And I'm like,
is Azrael about angels or demons?
Azrael, if I remember right, is a cult movie. If I remember,
we do love cult movies.
In a world where no one speaks, a devout female-led community hunts down a young woman who has escaped imprisonment. Recaptured, Azrael is due to be sacrificed to an ancient evil in the wilderness, but fights for her own survival.
Okay.
So that sounds pretty good.
We like cult movies.
We do like us some cult movies.
But we do really like Samara Weaving.
We love Samara Weaving.
Yeah.
So added to the list immediately. And another thing, before we keep going, I do want to ask the horror fan, how's the quality on tonight's stream? How's the quality? It should be of higher quality. The picture quality should be a bit higher.
Why? What did we do?
So we do pay for our service, our StreamYard. We do pay for that to have their highest quality of of streaming for the basic plan or whatever, which is like $200 a year, and it's like 720p for God's sakes. Well, they have just updated to everybody gets 1080p on the
nice
$200 a year plan. So hoping we look better. So yes, Abigail, Liam, that is a good vampire film, and that's one we suggested during the members only stream for people to add to their own 31 Days of Halloween list.
It's a good one. It's fun.
Wow, Samuel laying it down. Samara kicks some serious booty, and Azra. Oh, nice. We can't wait. Nice. Cannot wait.
Nice.
Blaine, go in there. Give that modem a little tappy taparoo on its ass, because you gotta get this in full high definition quality, baby. We got the tall core coming to you live.
Hammerhead says your beard is redder.
Hey, the beard's redder. Nice. Thank you, Hammerhead. Yeah, that's the pure testosterone surging through it, man. We've been drinking protein shakes all day, baby. All day long. All right, next up after Azrael, we have Die Alone, Don't Move, Your Monster, Time Cut, Bride of Frankenstein, The Killing of a Sacred Deer, Alien Romulus, which I'm still very, very bummed
that we missed it in the theater.
That I didn't get to see that in theaters, man. Man, oh man. The First Omen, The Gate, which we did watch, and I believe that was a suggestion from Cams. Was that her name, or Carms?
Is that who the suggestion was from?
I believe so. She said that she loved that movie when she was a child, and we have watched it for the first time ever. And we thought it was okay.
It was cute.
It was cute.
It was cute.
It was cute. It's not something I would watch every year, but it's something I'd watch again, and it's something I would suggest to people with kids.
Oh, for sure. Absolutely. It's a great kid horror film. Yeah, it is. It's an 80s movie, SJM. Hammerhead, The Killing of the Sacred Deer is terrible. Well,
we've been hearing a lot about
maybe
it.
Maybe that's one of the movies we'll swap out.
That could be. But we've been hearing a lot about it, so that's one that I'm kind of looking forward to, you know?
Yeah. Liam is saying, what about Nosferatu? Nosferatu doesn't come out until December
25th.
Yeah.
I know. I checked it up, Liam, because if it came out in October, it was getting added on this list immediately.
Yeah.
And it's a December movie. So kind of a bummer there, but it also, I'm kind of excited for that. That gives us, we'll go out and get some peppermint mochas, sneak them into the theater, and watch some vampire goodness.
That's how we do.
It is. Now, next up, thank you, Hammerhead, we have The Cottage, Dead of Night, Transylvania 65000, The Mad Magician.
I'm looking forward to that.
Curtains for our good old boy JK, Hush, Without Warning, Mars Attacks, which Anna had never seen, and I showed it to her. I added that to the list because I was like, you need to see this.
I loved it.
And she loved it.
I absolutely needed to see that. It's right up my alley. Loved it.
Who knows their girl? Right here, baby.
He knows me.
Yep, that's right.
Loved it.
Without Warning, Alone in the Dark, The Changeling, Vampire Circus, Disturbing Behavior, which she's never seen, but this, once again, I think this is one that you'll appreciate. It's like when I showed you The Faculty.
Okay, I got you.
Or something like that.
Yeah.
Hansel and Gretel Witch Hunters, you specifically requested this because you were like, we need something fun on the list, I did.
There were so many movies on the list that we've never seen before, and none of them sound very fun. And I really, especially as we get close to Halloween, I really like the fun but very fall vibe, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
very spooky season vibe, but really kind of energetic and fun. I really like that.
She's also disappointed that we didn't add Trick or Treat on the list.
We didn't add Trick or Treat on the list, so Steven put it on for me today, like in the background. He had stuff to do and I didn't, so he put on Trick or Treat for me.
Yes. I love that Chad's throwing this down for us. This is, of course, the aliens from Mars Attacks.
Don't run. We are friends.
Those mean ass aliens, dude. Come on. Oh my God. JP said, I tried sending you the Changeling DVD, but they wouldn't deliver to your podunk address. What are you talking about? They would. What?
So weird.
Bro.
I think if you try to order a movie, that's for a different region. So like if the DVD is for the UK or for Europe, you can't get it delivered here. So I'm wondering if that's what happened, because there's no way it was a US DVD that wouldn't come to West Virginia.
Yeah, come on, dude. Come on. I was one of the first adopters of Netflix. Come on. Come on. And we also have Sleepy Hollow, another Tim Burton.
Yeah.
But once again, great Halloween vibes, great atmosphere, fun horror movie.
Yeah.
Really fun. Yeah. So that's on there.
Yeah. And when we watch Hansel and Gretel Witch Hunters, we watch the unrated cut. So if you watch that, highly recommend the unrated cut.
Okay, if this is the deal from JP, everybody find me the Scream Factory slipcover limited edition of the Changeling, preferably with screen use props, and we'll make this happen.
Yeah.
Chad, that is your mission.
Chad says even movies are scared of that redneck backwoods.
Yeah, Chad. We told Chad he could come out here and hang out with us and see the pumpkin house, and we'd buy him steak and lobster for dinner. He's like, no way, bro. I've seen the movies. That's not happening. That's not happening. I'm damn sure not driving my Mustang out there.
He will sell us $6.
$6? Come on, JP. What is this?
He said that's how much the DVD was on Amazon.
My goodness. Oh, my goodness. He's making up stories again. And, of course, we have Pumpkinhead 3 that has been added to the list. Now, we have to swap out something.
Something has to come off the list to make room for Pumpkinhead 3.
Yes. Oh my goodness, we have a faker in here. I'm hacking the creators right now.
Message retracted.
Message retracted. Come on. Come on. I know my own YouTube name when I see it, bro, and that is not it. Quit being silly.
I'm not kidding around. Hello,
Jana. Hello,
Jana.
Jana, I don't know how to say that, but welcome. Coming in from Twitcherooskies, baby. Glad to have you in here. Welcome to the HorrorFam. You can never grow old. You can never die. You're now one of us.
Google gobble.
Brian Perry's wanting us to add the cleansing hour on here. Chad is not playing around. He's like, come on, JP. What were you doing, bro? It's $22. Oh, man. All right. So, Hammerhead is saying, I have to play the banjo and sing even flow. Dude, what do you think I am? I play guitar. What are you talking about? Play the banjo. But of course, if you do want a rendition of even flow, we can make that. We can make that tonight's goal.
Oh my gosh.
I'm pretty good at it. And of course, if you want me to learn that on guitar, that's no problems.
Hey, look at Ethan.
Ethan, off for a topic. I'm getting married in 2 days. Yay! Ethan, we want pictures, and you have my blessing, bro. If you need me to, I'll come out and officiate for you. No problem. No problem.
No problem.
I'm an ordained minister in the Church of Horror, bro.
It's true. I'm an ordained minister in that Universal Life Church because I actually have officiated weddings.
Yeah, you have. Yeah. Totally. Show everybody your bracelet. Look at this, everybody. Look. Anna's all dressed up for spooky season. Yeah. Right. And look at, we got Zim Zam Flim Flam in here. I'm not going to pull up his message because, come on, we only have good vibes for Ethan, Zim. But Zim, I'm glad to see you're in here, brother.
Hi, Zim.
Ethan, contact at talkhorror.com, brother. Send them on over or follow me on Instagram, message me there, or TikTok, whatever you got to do, baby, or the Talk Horror Discord.
Oh, yeah.
Whatever you want, baby. All right. So we're going to, I'm going to go ahead and mute this person.
I was going to say, can I
ban user and delete their comments? Done. Done. So we handled that business.
There you go.
There we go. Wow, it's very rare. We haven't had to ban anyone in a week. Can't believe it.
It's been a solid week since we had.
Caitlin Granby's in here. Welcome,
Hi,
Caitlin. Glad to have you in here,
Caitlin.
baby. How'd that date go, Caitlin? Come on, give us the juice.
Yeah, we haven't seen you since then.
Give us the
How'd it
juice.
go?
SJM, Anna's wearing the all-new Talk Horror HorrorFam t-shirt. Show it off, Anna. Show the HorrorFam, baby. Look at that.
Blaine
Yes,
is obviously
yes.
the real Steven.
Well, Blaine, come on now. Hey, we got, what is this, invasion of the Steven Snatchers? Come on. Contact at talkhorror.com, baby. That is it. That is the one. There you go. It was amazing. He treated me not like Carrie.
Yay!
JK with the $5.
JK!
Whoa!
Thank you, JK.
Thank you, JK. Mwah!
JK gets half a movie.
He gets half of a movie, JK. All right, so we have to figure out where we're going to put Pumpkinhead 3 on our list. What are we going to replace?
I don't know.
Oh, and I will say Dead of Night is one that I added to the list. I believe it was yesterday or the day before. This is one that I swapped in because it's an anthology, and I don't remember how well the entire anthology is, but I do remember it has a very effective segment in it that I really like that I want you to see. Like, it is a super spooky segment, so I did forget to mention that. But
It didn't work.
oh my goodness. So let's ban this user again.
Who is this person?
I don't know.
Oh, you've already deleted
Oh.
it. They can't do anything.
Yeah. Oh, well, they can't. Oh, I forget YouTube's bans are like shadows, so nobody else can see them anyway, so I don't have to do it again.
Oh, it popped up on mine, I think.
Oh, well, you're a mod.
Ah, okay.
So, let's see here. Yeah, Hammerhead said Dead of Night is cool. I finally get the validation I've been looking for all night. Hammerhead said something I've done is cool.
What?
I added Dead of Night.
Nice.
So, yeah, so Hammerhead said we can't see it. Good.
Oh, yeah. JP, it's somebody pretending to be Talk Horror.
Yeah. Somebody pretending to be. Yeah, it's Billy. It's Billy.
It's Billy.
He's prank calling me. JK said that's $5 is to safeguard his curtains and without warning. Okay. I see what JK
Respect.
is doing.
Done.
Okay.
That works.
So I'll tell you what, maybe we could put Pumpkinhead 3 over the Changeling.
Oh, behave.
What?
Yeah.
Come
We're
on.
not doing that to JP.
Okay, let's see. What does everybody vote for that we replace with Pumpkinhead 3? I'm probably going to replace something that
Hi, Artsy.
I haven't heard of.
There's a bunch on here I haven't heard of.
Yeah, because we added a bunch that were upcoming. So this is called
Time Cut. I haven't
that's
heard
on
of
Netflix. High school student accidentally travels back to 2003 and decides to stop the serial killer who murdered her sister. The only problem I have with this is that it comes out on October 30th. So this may be the one we want to get rid of. I don't know if I want to trust an October 30th pick
it. Okay.
to freaking
There you go.
Something from a Netflix original, for God's sakes.
Okay. So that person is showing up. Zim Zam Flim Flam was able to see them, and JK is who hid the comment. Diary of a Wimpy Kid.
Okay, so yes, defeat the foe. So JK, if you see him come up, just ban user immediately. Don't even worry about timeout. Just ban user. No problem. Just don't ban me. Okay, so we have worked Pumpkinhead 3 in, but Chad is saying he wants to replace his Pumpkinhead 3 pick. Should we allow him to do that?
Yeah, I mean, I don't.
Okay. What would you rather have instead of Pumpkinhead 3, Chad? And Zim Zam's wondering what in the heck we're doing for tonight's stream. We're going over our 31 days of Halloween list, and we're making adjustments if goals are hit. And we are going to do a review of the Salem's Lot remake. JP, if you want substance added, bro, the goal's right there. We're only $5 away. JK might share it with you. I don't know. But we already have 31 movies we got to watch, so we can't just add movies all willy-nilly here, bro. We got to make replacements.
We're replacing.
Yeah. Yes. Okay, let me make sure... I got Blaine and everybody, just let me know when he comes back. I'll get rid of him, just making sure, because he's using the same name and same picture, so
it's Nate.
It's probably Nate. Okay.
Whenever I see police, I always think of Rutger Hauer
from Buffy.
Mm-hmm. Every time.
Chad is saying Pumpkinhead 3. Thank God he's not making us watch Diary of a Wimpy Kid. All right.
It is a lowercase h.
There you go, JK. Yeah. Yup. But that's okay, because you know what? The more people who want to come in, that's more viewers for us, baby. Woo! Good job, Imposter Talk. He's like the imposter Diesel and Razor Ramon, the WWF tried to do after Nash and Scott Hall went to WCW, and they tried to bring them back. What, dude? It's characters. It's not, it's like, come on, Vince, you dumbass.
Yep.
Okay, so now...
now he has the 50th anniversary edition, JP.
Yeah, dude, come on. What are you talking about? I have the 50th anniversary edition of The Exorcist and the 30th anniversary edition of The Exorcist. All right. Yeah, Oklahoma, the fake Jim Ross. Yeah, there you go. So what about Salem's Lot? So we're going to talk about Salem's Lot, the new remake that just came out on HBO Max.
Yeah, it just came out today.
Yeah. And we jumped on that immediately.
So we watched it immediately.
Yes,
because we're still slightly under the weather. So we are day watching movies now.
Yeah. Yeah. And I got to ask people, man, just before we get started on this review real quick, and we're not going to spoil anything, so don't worry.
We're going to try not to spoil anything. So
pretty much this goes for all of you, because the whole entirety of the HorrorFam has been sick. I want to know, man, is this holding on to you guys as long as it's held on to us? Because we haven't been horribly ill the whole time. We were only horribly ill for
4 days, 5 days,
4 or 5 days.
Yeah.
But we still have I still have a slight sore throat.
Yeah. Yeah.
And post nasal drip, all that good stuff.
I'm still super congested, but I think the worst of it for us is the exhaustion.
Yeah.
Right? Like neither of us have bounced back energetically, like at all.
No. Like we could literally sleep 16 hours a day if nobody woke us up.
Blaine's only sick on the inside.
Yeah, you are, Blaine. But it's I feel like part of that is the I feel like part of that is the weather because it's so rainy and dark all the time.
Yeah, that hasn't helped. So we got the tail end of the hurricane and it's been raining for like a week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just endless rain. It just never
Today
stops.
is fun. We finally had sunshine today.
Yeah. It's pretty bad.
This dude's back.
He's back. You know what? Let him roll for 5 minutes. Let's see what this man has to say. And you know what? We're going to convert him to the horror fam. I feel like this guy, he's like the horror fam. You take us down 20 times, you'll have to do it 21 times because we don't stay down, baby. We're like the rising dead.
That's right.
This man, JP donated $5. He's coming in. Now he's got to share this pick with JK. This has to be something they both agree on.
Yeah, you and JK have to agree on something since you guys shared a goal.
Yeah. Man, oh man. All right. Yeah, it's probably Nate Hammerhead.
That's
I'm with
what
you.
I thought too.
We'll have to give him that pop Hammerhead. You know what I'm saying? Hammerhead, I'm going to let you be the disciplinarian of the horror fam tonight. You find Nate and you teach him a lesson, bro.
Yeah, somebody said they had family in Florida.
Oh, God. I hope they're okay. It was SJM.
It was SJM. Family. Are they okay? Is everybody okay?
If we have to, dude, we have a killer ass riding lawnmower. We'll go down there and snag them like that. No problem. Rescue mission star style, baby. All right.
All right, JP. Oh, so there you go. JP wants substance.
He wants substance. I got it.
That's what he wants.
I got it. Jedi Joey, welcome to the horror fam. You can never grow old. You can never die. You are now one of us. Welcome home, brother. Glad to have you here. Oh, man.
Streamlabs is the application we use to stream through so that you can.
No. Streamlabs is our bot.
StreamYard is the app. I don't know why I thought they were.
Streamlabs is our bot who just comes in and just talks that good, you know.
I thought they were conjoined, but I guess they're not.
And we just added up another goal, so we can possibly have 3 new picks added to our list. Now we got to ask JK, do you agree with JP who is wanting us to add substance to the list?
Yeah. Oh, and JP, worry not. We already have one test off at the labs being done, and then Steven has a appointment with a specialist in November.
Yeah, JP, you act like I'm trying to die over here. Gee,
we're doing our best. Things in West Virginia take time.
I promise this is far more stressful for me than it is you. I promise. All right, now Hammerhead is saying that I should add the Sentinel. Chad is saying substance was so good. JK is saying he will defer to JP's choice, which means we're going to add substance to our list.
Okay. What are we ditching?
All right. So let's see. What are we ditching? Let's see what this is.
JP, he has an appointment with a hematologist in November.
Yeah, jeez. In a quaint family town in Florida, 1974, an ominous white van stalks a young girl, and her parents' disbelief leads to a terrifying Halloween nightmare. Ooh.
Oh.
That sounds good.
Sounds rough.
There's like no official release date though that I'm seeing on IMDb.
It came out in 2023. It says.
That's what it says, but it's clearly not. That's probably when it was like premiered at like Sundance or something.
Oh. Swap it. Doesn't mean we'll never see it. Just means we won't see it in October.
Okay, but I am going to add it down here because this sounds like one I would be interested in seeing.
Oh, it sounds like the true crime stuff we watch.
Yeah. Okay, so we are removing the man in the white van and replacing it with Substance.
There you go.
There we go.
Yay!
So that's it. And of course, we have another goal up. We can swap out a movie on our list, $10 with your pick. So there we go.
Brian Perry, let us know how it goes. Your doctor's appointment in October. Keep us posted, man.
Yeah, I have to wait until freaking November for mine. That blows, man. It's like,
yeah.
Who knows what's going on with me? I think it could be that Gronk thing or whatever from Total Recall.
Quado. Grand is from The Lord of the Rings.
Oh, Grand. All right.
Quado is from...
Quado, yeah, it's Quado. Quado has infected me, dude.
Quado.
I'm in trouble.
With his little arms.
Blaine, that's because the parents are never me, bro. You let me loose in a horror movie and we'll see what happens, dude. I'd be the first one to figure that shit out. Be like, all right, and then I'd recruit the children, get my 12-year-old army in there.
Dude, it's one of the reasons why I like Poltergeist as much as I do, because the parents are so useful.
That's true.
They are.
All right, let's talk about the Salem's Lot remake that just premiered on HBO Max today. Now, of course, this is... What would you call... I mean, I don't even know what to call this because... It is a readaptation.
Yeah, it's just a new adaptation.
It's a new adaptation of the Stephen King novel of the same name.
Mm-hmm.
Now, of course, there's already been like a 1977 or 79.
So there are two miniseries. Yeah. One from 1979 and one from 2004.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's, of course, a sequel called Return to Salem's Lot that nobody's ever seen.
I've never seen that.
And so this, I don't know. I'm just calling it its own movie. It's been so long since I've seen the original Salem's Lot, the original miniseries. It literally doesn't matter. And I've never seen the 2004 adaptation.
Yeah, I've never seen the 2004. Has anybody ever seen the 2004? We haven't. I saw I'm not even sure I saw the whole miniseries when I was a kid. Definitely parts of it when I was a child. And pretty much remember nothing except for like some images.
Yeah.
And so I really had nothing to compare it to, which I'm kind of grateful for, really.
Yeah, me too, because I've seen Salem's Lot. The original miniseries, the one from 79. And it's like I remember little pictures of it and stuff like that. And I remember the little boy at the window and stuff. But so don't worry, we are not going to compare the new HBO Max version to the old one. That's pointless anyway. This is its own thing.
Yeah.
And it's been forever. And this is kind of a different animal because the other adaptations we got, like we said, were miniseries. This is a movie.
Right. So it's quick.
So it's much quicker, and that is one thing I will say about this, is that they fit a lot of material into a not quite 2-hour long Salem's Lot.
Yeah. Yeah, and I think did surprisingly well. I think there was really only a thank you, Hammerhead.
What? How could Hammerhead do this? My goodness, Hammerhead's coming in strong. He wants us to replace something on the list, I have a feeling.
Or he's trying to protect something like JK did.
Now, Hammerhead, which could it be here? I'll edit our goal here to reflect that we've almost hit.
There you go.
Another Swaparooski. Oh, Hammerhead's in the poorhouse now. Come on, Hammerhead. You're in the HorrorFam house, bro. Come on. So in other
what
words,
I was saying was, like, they were surprisingly effective at getting a lot done in a short amount of time. I think there was only like one instant through the whole film that I felt, well, that where I had a second of like, that felt rushed. But it's probably something that may not even stand out to other people.
I will say that there were some moments in the Salem's Lot remake, or the new Salem's Lot, whatever you want to call it, that did feel rushed.
Oh, okay.
I feel like, but I feel like it was kind of necessary. I don't feel like it really took a lot from the movie.
Yeah.
There were certain characters that you're introduced to that kind of disappear for a while because they can't linger on them, and there's nothing else they need to tell you really with them anyway.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, I thought the characters were really well done.
They were really well done. It was one of the things I loved about the movie. All of the characters are really likable in a good way, not in a, Mary Sue sort of way. I mean, in a very like relatable, enjoyable way. Like I don't think there was a single character in the film that I didn't enjoy, even the bad guys. You know what I mean? Like I enjoyed the way they were written. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And the way they were acted. Like it's for a movie that went direct to streaming. I think the whole thing was really well acted. What did you think?
I thought it was very well acted. I liked that we got Lewis Pullman.
He's great.
William Sadler's in this bad boy. It's always great to see William Sadler. And yeah, I'm with you. I thought it was very well acted. Now, like we said, it doesn't linger on characters as much. So there's no like standout performances because it can't. There's so many characters. I mean, the whole town is represented in this movie pretty much, so it can't linger too much. Yeah,
it's definitely an ensemble piece, like for sure. I guess if you had to label a main character, it would probably be Ben, the writer, played by Lewis Pullman, but kind of loosely. Like he starts as your protagonist.
Yeah.
And then really kind of just steps in line with the rest of the ensemble.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, and also another thing that was really cool is the fact that it is a period piece. So it is set in the 70s. So it was, and I didn't know that going in because I haven't seen, I didn't like watch any of the trailers for it. I didn't read anything up on it or any of this. I just watched the movie.
Yeah.
And it was cool to see all the 70s cars because the 70s, despite all the underpowered performance of those awesome looking cars, they had some sweet automobiles, dude.
Yeah,
absolutely sweet.
And because it takes place in the 70s, the soundtrack is also awesome.
The soundtrack is good. You don't have to worry about cell phones being a thing that they have to kind of explain away or any of that. The vampire design was great. You get like a Nosferatu type vampire in this.
Yeah, which apparently is not from the book, but is a nod to the original miniseries from 1979 because that's the route that they chose to go with the vampire.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah. I thought it was done pretty well.
I really enjoyed it.
I enjoyed it. I thought the cinematography was beautiful, man. They get some great shots in this one. Some great stuff that's just, those wide shots that leave you looking to the background. Things are hidden in the darkness.
Yeah.
And a lot of the times there are things hidden in the darkness. Yeah. The lighting and set design was absolutely astounding, and they get creative with the lighting as well.
And they get really creative with the shots. There were some really, really cool. There were some really cool shots. It is a really well directed film.
It really is.
It was very pretty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very pretty. I will say one thing I did notice right from the get-go. This is very heavy-handed. Like, and the soundtrack reflects that and everything. Like, you know immediately, like, who the bad guys are. You know immediately, like, shit's going to go wrong, blah, blah, blah. Like, it is very handed. There's no subtlety in the beginning, and then it kind of moves into that a little bit more. But you know why? It's because they can't, you know, unless you're going to make the damn thing 4 hours long.
Yeah. Well, and I think, like, it works for the story, right? When you've got, you know, these newcomers in the town, and you know they're the bad guys. Like, this is where the vampire's coming from, right?
Yeah.
And that makes sense. So then when the town starts to get infected and infested and whatever, that's where the mystery comes in, is who's already been tainted, who's already, you know what I mean? And so that works, right? Like, it's once it's the people you should know are good guys start becoming bad guys. That's when it's, that's when the suspense comes in. And that was done pretty well. I enjoyed it a lot.
Yeah, I think next.
I was very entertained.
I think next I'm going to get the book and go through that and check that out. Yeah. But I thought, you know, this is one of those where you could sit there and compare it all day to the original. I'm sure you could. I'm sure you could pick the shit out of it and all that. But for God's sakes, keep in mind, the original was a mini series from the 70s that's nearly 50 years old. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I mean, my mom talked to me about this movie and how much but I think she'd even be stoked to see a remake. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not like Salem's Lot, to me at least, isn't near and dear to my heart. You know? Right. So I kind of went in it with no prejudices whatsoever. I just wanted to watch it, and I thought it was a good watch. I will tell you, I think you should watch it at night with the lights on, in the dark, because it is very atmospheric. It is. And I will say, even though we watched it in the middle of the day today, there are some really effective moments. There were a couple times I know that I went, yeah. Like, it was like, oh no. Yeah, you were holding my hand and stuff. Yeah. Yeah. There's some good scary moments in the movie. So if you haven't fleshed out your 31 Days of Halloween yet, and you've been on the fence about the Salem's Lot remake, I would recommend it. I would too. I think it was a good, fun watch. Yeah. Like I said, it's not perfect. It's not the best, but like it is good. 10, but it's fun. It's good and it's fun, and you are going to root. I mean, hell, there's a kid in it that is all of us. Oh, there totally is. There's the Mark. If any of you are fans of the is great. He's great. He is so well done, and you just root for the little guy the whole movie. You're totally on his team. He's fantastic. Yeah. So, yeah. So you get two for one, right? You get Lewis Pullman, who he's just like his dad in likability. Like, he's so likable. So you get that, and then you get Mark. And they're both, Yeah. So, watch it and let us know what you think. Don't if you're going to sit there, what I'm saying is this. Number one, watch it and give it your full attention. This isn't one of those movies where you can sit there and TikTok as you watch it. Like, this isn't, for like I said, number one, they're going to fit a lot of material into that 2-hour time limit. Right. And number two, because of the subtlety and the awesomeness of the cinematography and stuff like that, like, there's going to be stuff hidden in the shadows that you're going to miss. So don't sit there and TikTok or read or check your damn Facebook while you're watching this. Just watch and enjoy it. And number two, do not sit there and compare it to the original the whole time. The original is its own things. For God's sakes, it was made 50 years. It was made during a completely different time in the world. Well, it's hard. Yeah, it's kind of like comparing. I think comparing a mini series to a 2-hour film is the same as comparing a book to a 2-hour film. It's like, stuff is going to get lost. Stuff is going to get cut out. Like, it just, and then, obviously 50 years later, stuff is going to get, like, little side plots and stuff might get updated. Like, they might get a little tweaked.
and just to make sense for the audience who's watching it now. And so
so
don't expect so there you go.
And Lewis Pullman, JK's bringing him back up. Lewis Pullman is great. Lewis Pullman, of course, played Bob in Maverick, which is a damn 10 out of 10 movie.
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10
and we love Bob in Maverick.
If you haven't seen Maverick, that is one I will recommend every day times 2.
That is a 10 out of 10 movie.
That actually is a 10 out of 10 movie. That's one of the best action films, if not the best action film I've ever seen. So that's great. And yes, The Strangers Pray at Night was good. And I totally forgot that was Lewis Pullman in that, JK. That's crazy.
Oh, that's funny because I remembered.
Wow.
But Bob was like a bigger deal to me. So
that's true.
That's what I brought up. When we watched it today, I was like, Bob.
Suma, good night.
Good night,
we
Suma.
love you, Suma. Don't leave us, but since you are, you have a good night. Grassman just crashed his truck 20 minutes ago because of a freaking giant spider. Broke 2 of his fingers, he thinks. Truck's rear quarter is trashed. Awesome. So how is everyone?
Oh, my God.
Grassman. Oh, my God. Well, I can't judge. This is something Anna would do 100%. No, it's not. But Anna hates spiders so much.
But I do hate spiders so much. Oh man, what was it? Like a huntsman? Or
so we've had number one, get your fingers checked out, because for God's sakes, dude, go to the ER, let them pop those bad boys in place. Don't let that shit heal back.
Oh God, please don't.
All wonky.
We know you're redneck like we are, but goddamn, don't do that. We've seen some people around here do that, and don't do that.
Yeah, because dude, that's something that you will have to, a couple hours at the ER. Or the rest of your life, your hand, literally something you're going to use every day, is going to be crippled, bro. Don't do that.
Yeah.
But yeah, we've had, man, because of it being winter, we've had a lot of gnarly spiders coming into the house, man. We have seen 2 huntsmen in the house.
2
in the past month.
Within 2 weeks. Within 2 weeks, we had 2 huntsmen in the same room. And it's like, so I'm worried we had a huntsman egg hatch in our basement.
Yeah. I don't know, but they are huge. They're massive. So huntsmen, look them up if y'all want. They are like the apex of spiders.
Yeah, huntsmen are terrifying. Huntsmen are so big and so fast that you can hear them run.
You can hear them run, and they run extremely fast because they don't spin webs, because they hunt on foot. They run things down.
Yeah, they don't build webs like other spiders.
No.
They hunt. And that's terrifying.
Yep. So we've had 2. We've been doing good at keeping the spiders out of the house, or trying to. But dude, whenever you find a surprise huntsman, because they hide in the darkness, they're more like nocturnal.
Okay, so the first huntsman we saw 2 weeks ago was behind the baseboard.
The baseboard, which is nailed to the wall.
And it had its legs peeked out around the baseboard and was doing that slow thing, kind of pulling itself out of the baseboard. And I called for Steven and accidentally kicked something, which, made a loud, and it sucked itself back in. Like an alien. It was terrifying. It was and then just as Steven came back in, it peeked its head back. Oh my God, it was horrible. It was horrible.
So guess what Steven had to do? I had to tear the freaking baseboard off the wall.
Fucking pulled that baseboard off to kill that spider for me because I couldn't.
I don't know how the son of a bitch, they're so big. I don't know how
they do that. You should have seen how big the spider was versus how small the place was that it sucked itself in. I mean, I don't.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Hammerhead, man. I had a cat and I had a video. I don't know where it is. I probably still have it, but I had a cat and I woke up, man, and there was a huntsman on the floor at the foot of my bed. And dude, you could hear that son of a bitch walk. Even in the video, you could hear that thing walk. My cat jumped down there, man, and just beat the shit out of that thing, like killed it. But that's how big they are. Number one, you could hear it walk, and number two, it was big enough that my cat saw it from the bed.
It was like, ooh, that's something I want to play with.
Yeah, I'm gonna go kill that mug, dude. Man, yeah, the huntsmans are vicious, bro. They are vicious. Sadly, I do not have my cat anymore, SJM. Sadly, I do not have my cat.
It was terrible.
And yes, I will gladly, JP, take my trees over the horrible bullshit you have going out there in California, dude, all day. When I moved back to West Virginia and I smelled grass, I literally forgot the smell of grass. I was like, oh my God.
Yeah. And
the first time we saw lightning and heard thunder and all that, yeah, man, screw all that, dude. You can keep that. You can go bake. You can go bake in Burbank for all I care, man.
Smog restores the ozone.
I know, Grass Man.
Yeah.
I know, dude.
Some salt.
Yeah. Oh my God, dude. So, so here's another one. JP was like, Steven, you asked, I paid. Please confirm substance. I confirmed it.
Confirmed. We removed the man in the white van and put substance.
Yes. So
it has been done. It has. So let it be written. So let it be done.
Yes. Hammerhead saying, just keep the cottage and think about the Sentinel. We'll do, if we get $5 more, we will add the Sentinel to the list, but we are keeping the cottage. I already have it prepped and ready to go. And I believe you were talking the other day. Is that Andy Serkis in the cottage, Hammerhead? Is that Gollum? Because Anna was stoked to see that.
Yeah. We were just looking at the thumbnail for the movie, so we haven't pulled it up yet to see. But
and Maddie Man, why exactly was Salem's Lot remade? Welcome back, Maddie Man. Glad to see you here, Brother Jack, dude.
Why is anything remade?
Let me tell you something.
We'll never know.
It's cool. I will say this though, Maddie Man. The original is I guess. Well, number one, Stephen King clearly needs some more money. We're having another Stephen King resurgence in horror lately. But I will say it is cool to get another vampire movie and one that's decent this time. Because I can compare this to freaking The Last Voyage of the Demeter, which was shitty. And I say that because, The Last Voyage of the Demeter, I was hoping for something that looks like freaking, the Salem's Lot vampire.
Oh, yeah.
And that was a huge disappointment. So Salem's Lot, it was kind of a nice, and it's kind of like Salem's Lot is kind of like a dang, almost like a zombie apocalypse story, but with vampires almost. Like the whole damn town gets afflicted by, and he's trying to just take over the town, which I think's really cool, man. Which I think is really cool.
Yeah.
So I'll say that, I mean that the original, you gotta remember the original 50 years old. This movie's already been remade in 2004, and nobody even remembers that. Nobody. Yeah,
apparently nobody watched the 2004 version. So
it's fair game, and I don't think anybody's watching the new one, but we did, and I enjoyed it, man. So I would suggest it, but that, that's totally up to you, brother.
Yeah, I mean, and it is definitely one of those things where it's if the original got by you, let's say you never saw it, then I would absolutely recommend it, right? The remake. Because, it's a good story and it's a fun movie. But if you really, really love the old miniseries, Do you have to watch the remake? Probably not. I mean,
No.
that's how I feel about. I mean, a lot of the stuff I love that gets remade. It's like I'm not even gonna bother. Like, why? I love the original. I'm not even worried about it. So
yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, but I mean, in this too,
I don't think it's so groundbreaking or anything that you're like, oh man, you're really missing out if you don't watch the remake. But you love the original. It's like, if you love the original, it's also on HBO Max right now.
It is. You know,
you have an opportunity to watch it instead if you want.
All you can do is hope that this one now will just introduce a new generation to Salem's Lot,
Absolutely.
cool vampires. And then maybe that will, and of course, like when a new one is released, it also pumps the old one. You know, more people are going to go check out the old one.
And it pumps the book. So I'm sure, I'm sure that's part of what, Stephen King's motivation. It's like, because I know now I want to read the book.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, absolutely. Blaine, take care, brother.
Have a great night,
have a good one, man. And yeah, we need more hot vampires. That's what Anna was saying the whole time.
I agree completely.
That's what I told her. As soon as this movie was on, I was like, you know what? The one thing that would have just took this movie up a notch to give it a little bit of spiciness is some boobs. Well, we would have got some boobs in this movie.
It's not the boobs I'm worried about because I happen to be straight.
That's true.
So I don't worry about the boobs. But I will say, I know that, so I've not read the book, but I do know that the head vampire in the book is a dude as opposed to a monster.
Yeah.
Right. And so I was interested in seeing which way this one would go. It went monster. And because I also love hot vampires, I was a little disappointed.
Yeah, we could have got some hot babes in there easily, Blaine. That's why I'm with you, bro. I'm with you. We could have easily got some hot babes in there, spiced up the action a little bit.
We do have Vampire Circus on our list of as recommended by Necro, and it's a Hammer horror film, so I'm sure we're gonna get hot vampires in that.
We better get some hot vampires.
They're kind of famous for hot vampires.
You know what? I mean, for God's sakes, the women get Chris Sarandon all the time in Fright Night, and I've got like Monica Bellucci in passing here and there, for God's sakes.
Now it's hard for me because I didn't see Fright Night until years after I had seen The Princess Bride, and so Chris Sarandon will always be Prince Humperdinck to me. So
it's true. That's true.
Once somebody's Prince Humperdinck to you, there's just no going back.
That's true. Hammerhead wants to know, was the Salem's Lot remake as good as the original?
We don't know.
Well, I can't remember the original all that well.
No, neither of us can. We both saw it as very young children. So
I will say, man, you're going to get, you're going to get better cinematography and lighting and better quality. And I can comment on that.
You get a Pullman.
You get a Pullman. You do. You do. I can comment on that because, come on, 70s TV miniseries. That's going to be a little bit rough, but.
Well, yeah. As far as the side characters go, though, too, you do get William Sadler, and you do, and I'm brain farting on the actress who plays the Doctor in this updated version, but she is also excellent. So you do get some great acting.
Let's see.
Alfred Woodard, yes,
there you go.
Of course, she's wonderful in it. So, yeah. So you get some great, and Bill Camp plays Matthew Burke. He was fantastic as well. So. Yeah.
I'm trying to see if I knew Mackenzie Lee.
Oh, Susan. Susan is so likable in this version, and I don't know about the original. But I wasn't familiar with this actress, but she was great. So that's another bonus.
Well, Hammerhead is trying to sell us here. He says Chris Sarandon is in the Sentinel. Somebody needs to give us the other $5 so we can make this happen.
I love Chris Sarandon. He just is Prince Humperdinck to me. That's all.
There you go. Dude, Chad. Yes. Yes.
As who?
As who? I don't know.
If you like her and you like Anne Rice, She's in Anne Rice's TV show, The Witches of something or other.
Yeah.
She's the lead character in that. So you have that kind of, right? She's the lead character in an Anne Rice TV show.
Now, I will say Alexandra Daddario does have a very vampirous look to her. Like
with the black hair and the blue eyes.
Black hair, blue eyes, and the very like pale, vegan looking skin or whatever she's got going on. I don't know.
Yeah.
But, oh, Grass Man, come on, bro. You have broke face. You better hit the damn doctor and then hit that on your way back, dude.
Grass
come on,
Man.
quit playing, Grass Man. We want you to be here.
Go get your fingers taken care of.
Always.
What are you doing?
Swear, man. I swear.
Yeah.
Grassman, if you don't, I swear I'm going to catch one of those bastards and mail it to you. All right, let's see. What else have we got here? JP saying, I'll send you another $5 if you watch The Substance tonight. No way.
Yeah, dude.
We've watched so much. Like, we can't.
And we typically don't do a movie after the live stream. It's just too late to get started on a movie.
Yeah.
But we can watch it over the weekend.
Yeah, we probably will actually, like, because that's the thing. We do a movie every day for October, a horror movie.
Yeah.
So this has been added to the list. We will get to it, and hopefully you'll get our opinion on it by the next stream, actually. Let's see. Oh, Grassman, he's down there talking that smack. Grassman, you need to get to the doctor. Come on, I'll say it in his language. Grassman, you need to get to the doctor over there, buddy. You need to take your tuchus to the doctor, Grassman, okay? All right, and JP saying, I hate Burbank. I loved Burbank, but I hated the heat of Burbank. Because Burbank had all the great stores.
I was going to say, what you loved was going to Burbank with JP.
I did.
Or I guess being in Burbank, because no one loves going to Burbank. But once you were there, you enjoyed yourself with JP.
Dude, what a hellhole of a place, man. Like, I loved going to Burbank with JP. I love our memories there, but God almighty, the godforsaken traffic. Like, Los Angeles is one of those places that have just taken a part of me that I'll never get back, because I'll never be like, there's our house right there. I can see it. But holy shit, it's still an hour away and you can see it. Yeah. It's not fair. It's not right. It's unethical.
It's unethical.
It's unnatural.
It is unnatural. I'm not sure it's unethical.
It's un-American.
All right, Chad is heading out. He's got to go to work.
Chad, you stay sitting tight, buddy. I haven't dismissed you, buddy. I haven't dismissed Chad yet. JP, you never go there because you're scared to death of that damn voodoo shop where you were trying to buy like skeletons and stuff from, like real skeletons.
Was JP trying to, or were you trying to?
Well, JP. All right. So we're going to do last minute questions and answers. Send us your questions, folks. We'll give it another 5 skis. We've been on here for an hour and 8 minutes. We'll get that. And if we don't hit our goal, I'm going to add the Sentinel to the backups list. It's on the bench right now.
It's on the bench.
In honor of Hammerhead. And if there's like a movie that I can't find or we can't, that's on our list, or something happens and we need a quick subski, the Sentinel might come off the bench. So I'm adding that there unless we hit our goal. If we hit our goal, then it is forced onto the list. JP saying, but please tell them about our bike rides on the beach where I live. That was incredible. I'll never forget it. That was like being in a freaking movie. That was awesome, man. And we went to, I think it was Hennessy's, and we got drinks on the beach. And just, oh, man. What a time. What a time. Burgers and drinks and just, oh, dude. And we ran that place. I mean, I'm going to be honest. You know what? California couldn't handle both of us there, JP. We put on our bandanas and got our mean motor scooters, and we were off. Archie wants to know what horror movie would be a cool cartoon. Creepshow.
Creepshow would be a cool cartoon.
Yeah.
If you did it like very stylized, like comic book.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be cool. Just like you get the animated segments in Creepshow too.
Yep.
Yeah. Give us some of that.
I mean, this is probably like a over obvious and oversimplified answer, but I think nearly any Tim Burton film would work just as well in his claymation as it does in live action.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's see. Brian Perry is pleading with us to please watch the cleansing hour. BP, we have that goal up, bro. We have that goal up. I loved the Manhattan Beach Open volleyball tourney and my redneckedness etiquette. My redneckicate.
Your redneckicate?
Got us into that for free, JP, if we wanted it when that security woman was going to let us in. You remember. Just because the people out there are such assholes, a lot of them, that like if you're just polite, like a normal human, like where I'm from, you get perks.
There you go.
And it's nice. And it's no wonder, JP, like, you know what? Hanging out with you was the best, man. It was the best. Yeah, the Palace Verdes after seeing The Tunnel. Oh, man, yeah, that just brings back some evil memories. Dude, and we saw somebody filming just out there, man, you see the craziest shit. Like, we saw somebody filming a music video.
Yeah.
Just while we were out perusing.
Stuff like that happens.
Yeah. Rich people, man, I'm telling you. SJM saying artsy, Terrifier, or Creepshow for her. As far as a cartoon horror could go, that's pretty good. Terrifier, I could see a Terrifier cartoon. That shit would be outrageous.
It would be. It'd be kind of a fun way to watch those movies.
And SJM agreeing with me on the Creepshow. See, we got, big brains. Big brains.
Zim Zam Blim Blam says Black Christmas 74.
Oh, come on. You couldn't do that. That movie is way too serious for a cartoon adaptation, bro.
Caitlin wants to know what season of American Horror Story Freak Show. I would make Freak Show a cartoon.
Yeah, Freak Show. You get that would definitely have the most action. Yeah, I believe.
Yeah,
you know.
And I know Artsy said cartoon, but my head for a lot of these keeps going stop motion. You know, for some reason. But it does. What's up, Gory Tiger?
Gory Tiger, what's up? Welcome to the stream, brother. D-Rock wanting to know, do you guys ever do haunted houses for spooky season? Yes, we do. We've even done videos and live streams in the past of us walking through haunted houses in their entirety.
We have.
So if you haven't, you should go back and check those out. But yeah, we may hit some up this year. It kind of depends. This year is very busy, and we got hit with the plague.
We did.
That knocked us on our butts
so
really hard. So I'm hoping we can hit one or two this year.
Yeah.
This weekend, we're going to go to a fall festival. That's for sure, though.
Yep.
And hopefully not pick up anything there. Good God. Oh, yeah. And I got us the Halloween Horror Nights Universal Studios Fast Pass, which really saved us. And JP... he picked up a couple lanyards that night that he is still really proud of. And yeah, I have the videos too. I've posted some of those on the Talk Horror Shorts. I have more that I need to post up actually, but that was an incredible. That's what I'm saying. Like California would be. My biggest complaint about California.
It's just that there's so many people.
Well, and then you have because I feel like
met a lot of people you really, really enjoyed out there.
I did. And I have a feeling had I lived with JP, I wouldn't have as much. I would have had it would have taken my experience from like a 2 or a 3 to like a 12.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like if I had lived with JP up here, man, like
with him,
without him. That's it. That's what I'm saying.
With him, without him.
That's what I'm saying. Like, so it was like, you know, Like the people kind of, and the traffic, man, the traffic was outrageous. And then you have people who drive like maniacs because of the outrageous ass traffic.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then too, I'll tell you what, if I had lived with JP, that would have been incredible. It's so much better. And had my car not broke down every other week by trying to survive in that godforsaken desert wasteland, I think that would have upped it too.
Yeah.
I think that would have upped it too, because that was tough. That was tough. Man, yeah, that was so incredible. Halloween Horror Nights, Shacktoberfest, which you should have went to, JP.
Oh, Shacktoberfest was really cool.
Shacktoberfest was incredible. We went to the Los Angeles...
the Boney Island
at the Los Angeles Historic Museum.
The Natural History Museum. Boney Island was fantastic. I really enjoyed that. It was, but it was cute. It wasn't scary.
Had I lived with JP, I would not be with Anna.
That's the fear, right? Like that's.
I can behave myself. Anna trusts me.
I do.
And I know JP, even though he's evil, totally respects us and would not do anything to compromise that. So I know.
Well, and I know
we'd
that
have been safe.
I know that no matter how much he loves you, he loves me more.
Plus, in the circumstances we were in, JP, if we can survive that,
we can survive.
We can survive fucking anything, dude. Anything, JP. I promise you. That was like active.
Oh God.
Active wedges there. Let's see here. Yeah, you must drive like a maniac to drive among maniacs. That is a fact.
Yeah.
That is a fact. Hammerhead, do they have horror conventions in West Virginia?
Sometimes.
No, not really.
They don't have like like some places have like an annual horror convention that's well organized, and we don't have one of those. Every few years, one will pop up that not a maybe people are coming just to sign some stuff, and that's really all that's going on.
Yeah.
Which to me is like, is that really a convention, or is it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
People are getting together, and they're paying some celebrities to come and sign photos like that.
We had like a general convention lately, or recently. We had like a general convention recently, and it wasn't horror themed at all, but there were like some guests that were showing up that happened to be in horror films. A lot of them canceled. A lot of them pulled out.
That sucks.
Stuff goes on. Like West Virginia, number one, you have to remember we're like 50th in the nation in infrastructure. So we don't get a lot of that stuff. Like we're not very accommodating to stuff like that, because like, I don't know. It's like
we'll have
there's no direct flights here.
Yeah, you can't, except Chicago,
maybe North Carolina.
Like I think North Carolina and
Charlotte.
Chicago are the only two places that fly directly into West Virginia, which is like greatly. I mean, even my family members who come to town are like, no direct flights. Seriously. So, and if that gives a family, if that gives family members a pause of like, imagine being, a celebrity who's on a schedule or whatever. So I can't even, it's going to take me an entire day just to get there. Like that's, even though I'm 3 states away, like that's problematic. Like that becomes,
So it's kind of hard to, Illinois. I know Illinois does too. Like I've
and I've noticed another problem here is we'll have convention centers or like concert venues, and hotels aren't like next door.
Yeah. So we have like little problems like that, like problems with the infrastructure, like I said, like and there's other problems too. I mean, there's problems everywhere, I'm sure. It's just, like I would say the direct flights hurt us a lot. A lot of the stereotypes hurt us a lot that absolutely are not true.
Yeah.
Absolutely are not true. because when I was working on a movie, 90% of the crew was from California or Atlanta, mostly California. But they were city boys and city girls. And all of them were amazed at how beautiful and wonderful and how much they loved West Virginia. And one of them admitted to me that they had some people, particularly like this one girl who didn't come because of the stereotypes she heard about West Virginia and stuff like that. She's like, well, I heard they don't like blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, oh, so you're going to be prejudiced to us because you think we're fucking prejudiced. That makes a lot of sense. And then they just told me like, man, she really missed out. Like that really cost her. But I can't help but imagine like how many other people
feel that way
because of the bullshit stereotypes. I mean, JP's been out here, I know he loves it. His friend who was from like Ohio loved it.
Yeah.
Everybody loves it.
Yeah.
Who comes out here. It's just, we have stereotypes and, like I said, other stuff like that hurt us. And I also think that like when these people come in and they try to do things like bring their band out here or attend conventions, they don't really know where to go.
Yeah. Because
we've had some local bands come out that like I was or not local bands, but some like smaller bands come out. And they show up at like these local venues and I'm just like, ooh, bro, there was a better way to do that. And they've never been back.
Yeah.
So you just get shit like that. Like if you're not from here, you kind of don't know where to go, where to stay,
Yeah.
But I mean,
Yeah. But JP he wants to know when the Skeeters are gone because he'll come back. Any day now.
Yeah, they're dying off right now. Yeah. Like they are significantly less.
Yeah, by mid-October, the Skeeters are gone until like June. So from now until June, dude, come on out so that you don't get eaten alive.
We got Outlaw George Ishak in here. What's going on, Sarge?
What's going on, Sarge?
He'll always be the Sarge to me.
Yeah, I know. Me too.
Yeah. But so there's just a lot of that, but we have some really great stuff out here, man. So like whenever people come out, like I always forget because I'm from here, like I want to show everybody everything. So I'm running people all around when really the state itself is so beautiful that they're just amazed just sitting around near the house and checking out all the outdoor stuff.
That's true.
Yeah, so that's...
Yeah, Zim brought up the fact that John Denver sings about Almost Heaven, and it's interesting that our tourism bureau has adopted that phrase as like their slogan for tourism here in West Virginia. And it's beautiful. They're not wrong. He wasn't wrong. It is so pretty.
Yeah.
Yeah. But especially this time of year. Oh my goodness.
Dude, yeah, this time of year is absolutely
like stunning.
Incredible.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Hammerhead is saying it would be cool to have a hookup if they had one by you, a talk horror booth. That would be sweet. We should make that happen sometime.
Dude, we've totally talked about that, either going to horror conventions or maybe one day eventually hosting one.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
And, it has been my dream ever since the inception of talk horror to have a talk horror get together where we all meet and hang out.
Yeah.
So I am going to make that happen very possibly very soon because we are coming up on, let me think here. We're coming up almost on like the 20th anniversary of Talk Horror.
Wow. That's badass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We are not at peak leaf season right now, Zen.
Yeah, we're far enough south that we peak at the end of October.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So just in time for Halloween, baby. That's when we get all the beautiful aesthetic.
Yeah. We're supposed to peak a little early this year because of how dry the summer was. We had a massive drought here during the summer. So we will probably peak a little early, but typically we peak between the 25th and like November 5th.
Yeah. George asking, what's your favorite haunted house attraction in West Virginia? Mine is Fright Nights.
Absolutely. And I've been to a lot in California and in Illinois, and I would still say Fright Nights is like the top. It's so good. I think the really, really big ones that have like 20 mazes and all.
Yeah.
It's almost overwhelming in so much as that, like, you get it into your head that you just paid 50, 60, 80, maybe $100 to go do this thing for a night.
Yeah.
And so you want to hit like 5 mazes at least, right? And so you're hauling ass like all night, hoofing it, trying to get from this one to that one and get and you're running around. And at the end of the night, you're like, wow, that was fun, but God, I don't remember anything.
Yeah.
And so what I love about Fright Nights is it is an excellent haunt.
Yeah.
It is such a good haunt. But there's one very long maze, right? It's one maze. It takes you 30 minutes or more to
about 30
to get through it. And then the rest of the property is set up for hanging out. Yeah. So they've got a bonfire.
Bonfire.
They've got lawn games set up. They've got
vendors.
They've got food vendors and beverage vendors and all kinds of stuff set up so that you feel like you're there for the whole night hanging out, and all you had to do was pay $25 to go through the maze once. Yeah. You know what I mean? But the maze is good, and they send some of the haunt actors out of the to wander around and freak you out while you're hanging out and playing. There's even one really scary clown who plays the lawn games.
Oh my God,
and she's hilarious, and it's great. I love it.
Now, if you're talking like my favorite like Halloween attraction, dude, it would be hard to top Universal's Halloween Horror Nights, man. That was a damn dream come true. And that was like, and I was with a great company that night. Me and JP went together, and it was, I'll never forget it. Like, I'll never forget that feeling of being there. That was otherworldly. It was just otherworldly. Now, there was a lot going on. It does suffer from some of what you're talking about but that's why I said, like, they weren't my favorite haunted houses, but
as far as the
experience, dude, oh my God, it was just all encompassing, all engrossing. Like, you have so at Halloween Horror Nights, you have all of the haunted houses, but you also have Halloween themed food at different food vendors and shops and stuff like that. So I remember I got like they were like Chucky funnel fries, and they were like funnel fries that looked like they were covered in blood.
Gross. And
had like a Chucky knife on top with some whipped cream, and we got like I think we got like barbecue sandwiches. Making my mouth water, man. And like the bun looked like it had stitches in the top of it.
That's cool.
Like Chucky's face. So you had that. Then you have people constantly walking around trying to scare you. You had shows that you could go to. Like there was a Blumhouse experience. Dude, we walked so much. That was the hard part, was all the walking.
Yeah. Yeah.
And there's no bullshit, man. You might have to walk like a mile and a half to get from one attraction to the next.
Yeah,
and that about killed us,
massive.
Man.
It's just massive. So I used to go to Knott's Scary Farm at Knott's Berry Farm in Southern California a lot with my friends, and I loved it. So Knott's Berry Farm is a much smaller park than Universal, and the cool thing about Knott's Scary Farm is they had the mazes. They had haunt actors wandering around everywhere, and also the roller coasters were all still open.
Yeah.
But because most people were so interested in the mazes, you could get on the rides really, really quickly.
Oh, that's wicked.
And I love roller coasters. And so my friends and I would do a mixture of both. We made sure we hit the roller coasters we wanted to hit, and we did a couple of mazes. And so I love Not Scary Farm. Like, I think that's, I know Disneyland is something where they give the park to the villains.
Oh, that'd be
for
cool.
a few weeks over. I've never done that. I've always thought that would be fun.
Yeah, see, now that's one thing that JP wanted to make happen while I was in California and we never got to was Disneyland.
Yeah.
I've still never been. I would love to see the villain thing she's talking about. I think that'd be so cool, but I have two of my main goals for Disneyland, and they're super simple. Number one, I want them damn Mickey ears. Or ears of something, because you said there's like a ton of different.
There's tons, but Mickey obviously is the classic, but you could go Goofy because I know how much you love Goofy.
Yeah, that's true.
And the Goofy ears are
from
really
the Goofy
cute.
movie.
Yeah, the big floppy.
So I can do that. I gotta get a pair of ears, whatever it is. But number two, dog, I'm getting me a light up sword. There's no question about it. I'm walking through that park with a damn light up Disney sword. That's it. That's gotta happen. Don't care how much it is. Those are the two. I will forego drinking a $15 bottle of water for a light up sword.
There you go.
That's what I want. Two things. Super simple. And yeah, JP saying when we went through Halloween Horror Nights, because we had the express tickets, when we got to bypass the regular line because we were in the express lane,
makes you feel good inside.
That I'm telling you now, you will never experience all of Halloween Horror Nights without the express pass. Had we not, we got to see it all, and it was we got there at opening and we stayed until closing, and it was still very, 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 very close. So you will not experience all of Halloween Horror Nights without the express pass. It's very expensive. It's very worth it. Very worth it. And yeah, when you get to walk by all those poor regulars, oh my God, you feel so horrible for them.
What can you do?
D-Rock, do you guys have any recommendations for horror movies to watch? We have a ton, dude. I just released videos on what to watch on HBO Max, what to watch on Tubi, which is free, and what to watch on Netflix. If you haven't seen those, I highly suggest them, but we would suggest the new Salem's Lot.
It just came out today. It was really fun.
Yeah, we would suggest that.
If you're looking for something to get you into the Halloween spirit, I recommend Trick or Treat or Sleepy Hollow or
Night of the Demons.
Anything that takes place on Halloween is a really great way to get into the spirit of the season. If you're looking for that, if you're looking for classics, you can always go Poltergeist, The Exorcist. Those are big ones that we recommend all the time to people who haven't seen them yet.
If you want some new stuff, watch The Autopsy of Jane Doe. Watch Apostle. I believe both of those are on Netflix.
Yep, both of those are on Netflix right now. If you haven't seen them, they're very good.
The Babysitter. Very good. Also on Netflix. And
JP is begging you to watch Substance, which just came out.
Yeah, we're about to watch that.
We haven't seen it yet, but everyone in here has said it's really good. Yeah. So check that out.
Carms, welcome, baby. Hey, Carms, you're going to have to go back after the end of the stream and watch it again, because we did talk about you earlier. Because we did watch. Yeah, we were talking about our 31 Days of Halloween and some of what we've watched. The Gate being one of those, which Anna was definitely a bigger fan of that than me. But we both did enjoy it. It's
it was fun. It was cute. We liked it.
Yeah. But, I hate to say it, Cars, but you got here a little bit late. We are just about to hop off. We've been doing this for an hour and a half now. And I am hungry.
And my voice is done. It sounds like your voice is done. We were sick recently, so we're
still getting it out. But
as long as we can go these days.
But do not worry, HorrorFam, because Monday I'm going to try to do another live stream. And I'm going to have a video coming out for Monday. So don't worry, my friends. We're getting back on that talk horror grind, baby.
Back in action.
Back in action. The plague couldn't keep us down for too dang long.
We did it. We muscled through.
JP, JK, Hammerhead, Chad, thank you all so much for the donations tonight and helping us hit our goal. What, 2 times over?
Yeah.
We added your picks to the list, baby. We're going to be watching them, and we will get back to you. And we love you guys. We love all of you who have come here tonight and hung out with us for this hour and a half. Thank you all so much for being here, man. We love every single one of you. And I will see you all very soon.
Hammerhead had to have Raisin Bran for dinner. We feel that. Sometimes that's all we can manage is cereal for dinner. And also, Raisin Bran's a great way to stay regular. Good job, dude.
Yeah, Hammerhead. Keep up the good work, bro. Thank you, Zimzam. BP, good night. Zim, it is my Halloween goal to get you finally as a damn channel member. We have so much fun stuff this month that you don't want to miss out. Zim, please finally become a member for us, brother. Come to the dark side.
Show everybody this year's Halloween t-shirt one more time. Uncle John, we love you too so much.
We love you, Jay. Get back out here, man. It's Halloween time.
It's Halloween time. If you want to come and do all the Halloween stuff with us that we're doing, come on out.
And Anna is wearing this tonight.
That's what I'm wearing tonight.
This is the brand new exclusive to Halloween 2024 HorrorFam t-shirt. Everybody who was a channel member when this design was released got their name on the back of the shirt.
Yep.
So if you haven't, you can acquire that by clicking the link in the description below, baby, and rep the HorrorFam all year long. And all right.
Your name's on the back of that shirt, Hammerhead.
It is. All right, my friends. I'm going to go get me some protein. I know that.
We're hungry. All right, everybody. Thank you for hanging out with us tonight. We love you all.
We'll get some trivia rolling Monday, my friends. Monday trivia. I promise we'll get that rolling.
There you go.
All right, my friends. Until next time, look horror.
Listen horror.
Talk horror. We love you, everybody.
Good night, everybody. Have a great night.
Yeah, stay safe out there.
See you Monday.